Hi everyone, my name is Yue and I'm from Beijing, China. So I graduated from Drexel last December and now I'm currently working at Philadelphia. Grew up as the only child in my family. My life before I know Christ was nice, but a little lonely as well. This is especially true after I came to the States by myself as a freshman at Ohio State University, without any of my old friends and my family with me. I was always busy with schoolwork and I started to have all kinds of fear and anxieties. I worry about my future plan, I worry about where I will be in the future, and also I worry about getting sick. I first came to know Christ when I was a freshman. There were Christians from the local church. They picked me up from the airport and helped me know the American culture. They also invited me to Christian events, to their church and family dinner during Christmas and Thanksgiving. However, at that time, I did not believe in Christ, so I thought they were just kind people. I liked talking with them and I enjoyed the family, but I thought the Christmas service was too long and so boring. Things began to change a little bit after I moved to Philly. I was very excited to move to a new place, but at the same time, the struggles that I had was even more. I was struggling more with schoolwork, I was struggling with finding jobs and internships in the summer, and also at the same time, I ended my relationship. It was a very dark and sad, lonely period, but at the same time, I started to question and wonder whether God really exists or not. If God really exists, will He answer my prayer? Will He listen to me? I began to praying often and pray to God about my problems, asking Him for advice and complaining as well. Surprisingly, I think God really did answer my prayer. After a few days, I was walking around campus and wondering, it is just another busy and sad day. No one really understands me and no one really can help my problem. All of a sudden, I began to run into a lot of my friends that I never ran into on the street. They started to ask about me and they started to say that they are worried about me and they want to have dinner together. After a few days, I feel like God really answered my prayer. I think He is saying that, telling me He's always there with me. I am not alone because God is always there. There's nothing that I need to worry about because God is controlling everything and He has a plan for me. I still remember there's one time that I was attending GCC. I was so touched by the song the worship team was saying. It was No Longer Slaves. The lyrics is saying, I am no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. I feel like it is the answer that God has given to my prayer. Jesus has died for my sin and saved me using His pure blood. He has paid all the price of sin so that I no longer need to live in a life full of guilt and fear. After I started to know Christ, my life is still full of things that I worried in the past. However, the biggest difference is my attitude. I started to have the inner peace that I did not have when I didn't believe. Although my life is still going on, I can always feel that God is here with me. He is my God and He is also my most intimate friend that I can always pray for. And I know that even though I still have many things I need to overcome, God still loves me. So my story in knowing Christ can be described as a Bible verse, Philippians 4:7. And the peace of God, which transcends all understandings, will guard your hearts and your minds in Jesus Christ. Thank you.